Yo, welcome back to Crazy Bowl TV. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you. Appreciate you guys who are in the building. Hit the like button, hit the like button. Big up to Fuzzy. He's in the building. We'll send you the link. Yes. Liverpool versus Spurs next. It's gonna be a great match. Let me send that link. People, hit the like button, people. Subscribe, please, share. You know the deal. Get the likes up, people. Get the likes up. Thank you, everybody. Happy Friday. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you guys here. We're gonna discuss Liverpool versus Spurs. Of course, there's some transfer things going around. Do Liverpool need to buy anybody in January? What's going on? How many players do we need in January? You know what I mean? So we're going to hit all those points and see what go on. But big up to all of you guys. Again, please hit the like button. Hit the like button, subscribe. If you haven't, we're trying to get to 1,000. We're trying to get to 1,000. So get us out there, people. And then also forget that notification bell. Where's my finger? Yeah, don't forget that notification bell. It's as important as anything out there. So please get the likes up. Big up to Zuberi. He's in the building. He said, Kwesi, I owe you an apology. I said I am good with just Frimpong. Where is he? I bought all the ingredients from the store. Can cook. The man forgot. Why did you forget this time? The kettle. Let me send you the link if you are available. Big up to Double Lion. He's in the building. Good. Big up. Thank you, man. Appreciate you being here. Where's the kennel? Let's bring the kennel here. The chef. Where is the kennel? Yes. The man said, well, Frimpong is back, ain't it? Right? Frimpong is back. So let's see what go on. But is a question, you need membership or super chat option. Let us support. No, we have super chat now. We are monetized, people. We are monetized. So please help the channel. Thank you so much, Double Lion. We are monetized. So people, if you feel good in your heart that you want to help your boy, please don't let me stop you. Do not let me stop you. So big up to the kettle. He's in the house. Let's see yes, he's connected. Yeah, big up to Christian. How you doing, sir? Gary Richards is in the house. Big up yourself. Tally ho. Hope you're doing good. Friday is upon us. Kendall. It seems like he said super chat option is not on my screen. Really? You should be able to do a super chat. I know they haven't demonetized me. Let's see if I can. But while I'm doing this, Kendall, what's going on, man? How you doing, sir?
Frimpong came across my timeline yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm like, raw. No one's talking about this. Nah. You know what? Let me be a big man and come out and raise the concerns early and do what I do best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And show the yellow card of caution. I'm not red carding them yet. But after, matter of fact, I'm not even yellow carding them. You know when the referee goes over and talk to him just to set the tempo. Let me set the tempo early, bro. He was our first signing. Correct me if I'm wrong. My facts ain't always faxing.
No. You facts right now.
All right. So we signed Frimpong, and I'm chest out, Quasi. We're winning everything. Don't sign no one else. Save the money, Frink.
Oh, your mic went out. We can't hear you now. Or is it me? Can we hear the Kennel?
It might be.
1 second, Kennel. Big up Fuzzy. Yeah, Zuberi, we can't hear you right now. We can't hear you. You froze. Why don't you go in and come back in again? Fuzzy, what go on, big up? He's still getting ready.
He needs a new microphone. That's what he needs.
Yeah, Zuberi, we need the super chat. What's going on with my super chat? It's not working?
Yeah, it's not on there. I can't see it. I can't see it, man.
Really?
No, it's not on there. There's something. You might have to go to the studio and change it up.
Oh, interesting.
It hasn't been there for a long time, to be fair.
Oh, it hasn't?
No.
What's going on?
I remember your chat talking about it a while ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Recently, it's been like that for a while.
Oh man, that's why I'm wondering. I'm like, why are people not? No, let me see where my thing, because I haven't received any email about demonetization.
Did you used to have it before? I think you should have it anyway. It doesn't matter.
It was already in there.
Yeah.
I said getting paid, provide a form.
Yeah.
My form, I think the only thing that it hasn't done is to get my payments. That's all I haven't.
Yeah, you need to do your tax and all that stuff as well. There's a lot of stuff to do. But you can still get it. You can still get it.
Still get it, yeah.
Yeah. Then you can sort the payments out later on, the tax and all that stuff. Yeah, what's going on, man? Everybody?
No. Today Liverpool playing Spurs tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Liverpool playing Spurs tomorrow. What are you thinking, man? How you feeling? Big up to all of man them in the building.
I'm confident, bro. I've been saying it for a while, innit? I've been saying it for a while. Like, we're gonna go on a winning run. I said it. When was it? After the Salah incident, I said like we're gonna go on a winning run, and ever since then we've been winning. So it's just something like that needs to wake up the team sometimes, right? Because like Salah saying what he's saying, and then them dropping him, it's not a safe place for everybody. Then is it? So everybody hasn't got a place in the team. Yeah. They're secure. If you could drop the likes of Salah, that means everybody else is on notice.
Yeah.
I mean, so if a manager is under pressure of his job, and he's willing to do whatever it takes to save his job, which is become hard to beat and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And everybody else is under threat. It doesn't mean it's just Salah. So this is what I don't understand with these Salah people all complain about him. The manager wants to save his own job, so he's gonna do by any means necessary for him to put a defensive team there that can win. So he has done that in the last 5 games. Okay, we haven't won every game. We've got a couple of draws. But he still puts points on the board. So, so at the end of the day, he was right what he did. I'm not saying I only slot in or anything like that. It's not the most attractive football I've ever seen. But he could say to everybody else, "Well, I'm winning now."
Yeah. No, I mean, we will see. I mean, tomorrow is he gonna stick to? Because I'm in the view that the 4-4-2 diamond is not sustainable.
It's boring, bro. It's boring.
It's
but
not sustainable.
It's hard to beat, though, isn't it?
Yeah, we don't have width.
No.
It's good when you are in trouble and then you create something out of it. But we can still play 4-2-3-1 with both Isak and Ekitike without a problem. Yeah. The midfield is my problem if we burn them out. But there's Kennels here, man. The Kennel said the ingredients is not. He can't cook the ingredients properly. Can you hear us, Kennel?
Bro, I'm barely hearing you, man. So, but I think I know what's going on. But no, question, man.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Frimpong came across the timeline, bro, and I said I would be good with just Frimpong. How dry would I look right now, bro, trying to cook food with no ingredients, man? Like, I went to the store.
Yeah.
I get the ingredients I said I need. I get home, the ingredients is missing. Missing, bro. Where's Frimpong, bro? No, like No one's questioning this, bro. Man's on, well, I'm on Isak's neck. Man's talking about Verts, calm. Man's talking about Kirkes, calm. One point, man said Mama Trashvili, calm.
Ooh.
Where's Spring Pong, fam? So we're just buying things for no reason. Buying Christmas presents, wrapping them up, not even opening them in that, bro.
The brother been injured too many times.
Yo, Quasi, I'm not asking about, bro. So I buy the car came with a check engine light, now it can't run, and I should just be like, oh yeah, that's cars. They come with check engine light. Is that what you're telling me, Quasi?
No, just we want to know what he comes to England.
So Quasi, you're telling me you work hard, bought the house, but you can't live in the house, and that should just be calm, because that's normal.
I mean, you're right. The question is, why?
Like I said, I just want to start the conversation because I felt like I was in a position where I might have said it with too much chest. So I want to get ahead of it before January rolls in and we're talking about replacement right back because the right back ain't here.
I mean,
man ain't here, bro.
No, he's not.
Bro, man ain't here, bro. We need to be talking about this, bro. What's up with that, fam? No, like, what's up with that, bro? We bought the car because we needed to get from point A to point B. The car ain't working. We're back where we're at, bro. We're right back in the same spot, bro. No one cares about that. If it's just me, I'll shut up, bro. Y'all man can cook, but I can't cook because that was the only ingredients I needed to cook.
Yeah, man. What happened? What happened with him is, I don't know, when he was in Bayer Leverkusen, he never get that kind of injuries because, concurrently like that. What is happening right now? What kind of training they're doing that is causing him to get injured? First, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When he was in Germany, he was not injury prone like that. We knew he had muscle style. He was just like a Virgil type, where once in a while maybe, but all of a sudden he comes to England and then things are falling. All of a sudden the muscle is tricky. It's like biscuits, man. What's happening? What kind of training sessions are they having over there?
He probably didn't do as much as running as he does at Liverpool, maybe. I don't know, bro. It's just the beginning of the season. He's already breaking down. Like, he hasn't played that many games. It's kind of weird.
What you mean beginning of the season, fam? Well, mid-season, bro.
Yeah. No, but he started in the beginning of the season. Yeah. What, how many games has he played?
No, but even in the beginning, he picked up a knock, came back missing again.
That's what I'm saying.
Like what I'm trying to say is I'm not trying to obviously get at quality, get at the bro. I'm getting at the availability, Fuzzy. You spend the money, bro. Yeah. You spend the money. You know what I'm trying to say?
Zubiri, before they spend the money, he wasn't as injury as prone as this. You know what I mean? So
Fuzzy, listen, all I'm doing is bringing the conversation.
Yeah.
So I hear you having it now.
I agree with you.
You see what I'm trying to say? So I'm bringing the conversation and the awareness to let people know, like, yo, we shouldn't be overlooking that, whether we got them with the coupons or not, bro.
Yeah.
Whether it was a government subsidy or not, bro. Like, don't tell me I got food stamp. I pull out the EBT food stamp card. I go in the store, invalid. What do you mean invalid? So what I'm supposed to do? Roll this cart full of stuff back? You telling me the wick ain't working? Nah, man. Well, the last place I want to be is at the cashier, pulling stuff out the car, talking about, don't worry about this. You mean don't worry about this? I need to be concerned.
Zubiri, would you be open to in January getting a right back on loan or something like that? Just
listen. Can he come back in January? Can he come back in January? Because that's in a couple weeks, right? And I think he should. I think he's scheduled to come back in December. My concern is, we got him in, hit the ground running, score that weird goal on the Jota minutes. And we're like, yo, Fringers is in the building. Yo, Fringers can cook. We tried him at right wing against I forgot that team. We tried him right wing. It didn't really look as great. He didn't get the right amount of integration into the season, but he picked up a knock. Then he came back from the knock. And then it wasn't really a lot of reports coming around the missing man because obviously there's other stories going on that overshadows it. And then those stories roll into poor run of form, and then poor run of form rolling into Sobazalai at right back. We've seen Curtis at right back. We're like, yo, why is man putting man at right back? And no one is really addressing the meat and the potatoes, fam. Man skimming up against the little white rice and that. The white rice, bro, listen, scratch the white rice. We can have meat and potatoes with bread, fam. I'm from a third world country. The problem is, bro, we ain't got no meat and potatoes in the right back situation because one of the men them is missing and we're just letting it slide like it's calm. It can't be calm. Where's the outrage, bro?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Where's the outrage? Like that's why I'm trying to get ahead of it, because when the outrage come, I don't want men to not really having the right conversation. And the conversation is, from me, is we get this brother in, we're good. We're more deadly on the right. Him and Salah can link up. And I'm not trying to bail Salah out, but I'm just saying, you brought in this man that's supposed to be facilitating thing, had the legs, can get up and down, blah, 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 blah. Salah can't link with no right back. Because what? Right back's just being chopping and changed. It's the most changed position in our team.
100%.
You see what I'm trying to say? And that comes off the back of this guy being missing.
I agree with you, bro. That you can't like replace the right back with the right back, and the right back you bring in is never fit, and it looks like it's going to be like that for a long, long time as well, because it's just fragile for some reason, guys. Like, but bro, as I said,
I'm not trying to hear the fragile, man.
No, he looks like that. You know what I mean? But
no, because you're basically telling me I buy the bread at the store, and you're telling me, the bread over here is top quality, but you gotta get home in 10 minutes or it's just gonna spoil.
Yeah, maybe we've got to push up Ramsey, guys. Have you ever felt about that? Something like that? Push up,
bro.
Ramsey?
So you telling me we're buying man before the best before date, and the best before date was August 31st? No, what are we doing here? The season starts, bro.
I'm giving you solutions, bro, because we can't buy another.
We bought a man early window, and his only good use was before the season start. Are you kidding me, bro? We need you for the season, not before it started.
Bro, you can't stop injuries. That's how it is. You know what I mean?
Fuzzy, I get the injury, but we're talking big picture now, man. I get it. I bought the avocado. I had 10 minutes to get home and eat it, but dinner took 4 hours to cook. Now the avocado is down the drain. I get that. I get sensitive stuff, bro.
Let me say something to you, bro. You know, like when you buy players, you check them out, innit? You check if they have a history of injuries and all this stuff. Before we bought Frimpong, there was nothing like that. You know what I mean? It's just when he came to Liverpool, it started happening. So the club did do the right, the right way of like trying to get a player, but it just hasn't worked for some reason. But listen, we gotta give him like until he comes back the next. I don't know if someone says he's in the squad right now. So if he comes back and starts firing now, then we could like be happy with that. But if he starts getting injured again, then we've got to consider like, do we need a right back?
Yeah, I'm considering it now, bro. And here's why I'm considering it. Man came in, no return on investment other than that 20-minute goal in it, right? And then man is asking us for a season loan, bro. So we got our front man more cash, bro.
No, because
he got injured, came back, and then got injured again.
Zabiri, you expect Bradley to be injured because he's always injured. You expect Gomez to be injured, he's always injured. So I'm saying like maybe we need another one, or maybe they have to push up Ramsey or something like that.
Fuzzy, my conversation and my concern is he got injured, came back, got injured again. So what I'm seeing more of because we haven't seen him perform either, right? So what I'm trying to say to you is we have more evidence of him coming back from the injury and being injured again.
Yeah,
you see what I'm trying to say? Because I can give him the season, bro. But I'm telling you, if he picks up 2 more knocks, which based on his run of form or his run of injuries so far, him coming back and getting 2 more injuries more likely than him coming in and start performing. That's what I'm saying. Because he can come back in January and be out for February. Come back in April and be injured in May. Can't even make the preseason tour.
If that continues, he has to go. It has to go, mate. We need a reliable right back, right? We need someone that's.
Bro, we need reliable players in general, fam.
That's true. I can't even argue with that. We do.
Bro, you see what I'm trying to, bro? Because here's the thing: when he comes back, we're gonna be forced to give him time.
Yeah.
Bro, you was the first signing. You should not be the one that needs time. Get it? Injuries, unfortunate. But he didn't even pick up a knock. Did a man kick him over? Nope.
No. Twice.
You know what that tells me? You know what that tells me right there, Fuzzy? Navigator settings.
Why are you trying to scare people, man? PTSD.
Come on, bro.
Yo, listen, we bought Navigator. Man was like, yo, we're going to buy him in January and pick him up in June.
Yeah.
Bro, Frimpong's out here looking fragile, bro.
He's right, though, Kwasi. Right.
No. Big up to man.
Bro, here's the thing. Like, I don't want you, man, to take this the wrong way. Like, I'm not digging him out. I'm digging out the support that I gave him coming in the build, bro. I was rating them. I'm like, well, good. Don't sign nobody else. Pocket the money. We out of here. We just won the league. We replaced Trent with Frimpong. Frimpong is dangerous up there as more of a winger. Not necessarily defensively, but he got the energy, the legs overlap. He's going to be running past the lot so fast. Man think it's a body flicker technique, right? I'm like, yo, we're going to be cooking with this guy.
Yeah.
Soon as the pot get hot, I'm grabbing the ingredients. I'm realizing, yo, where the hell is the scallion? We ain't got no scallion. We ain't got no time. We ain't got no spice. We're seasoning up our games like some people that only use salt and pepper. Salt and pepper ain't seasoning, man. I'm talking Frimpong is the necessary herbs we need to spice up the jerk chicken and that. All man got is salt and pepper, bro. Nah, and I'm mad at myself because I'm like, yo, the amount of stock I bought in the Frimpong trust, it's down the drain, bro.
Yeah, man.
So I'm cutting my losses early by bringing the conversation, Kwasi. And I know it ain't your topic for today, and I do apologize. And that's why I'm apologizing because, bro, Kwasi, I'm not waiting for it to be 2-3 years in. We're still talking about he's a good player. We know what he can bring, but he ain't bringing it. And I don't want to hear all the injury thing, bro. You're a professional footballer. That's like me, bro. That's like you, whatever you do for work. You pull up, you ain't prepared to do the job. We know you're a good worker, but if you can't do the job, bro, we ain't trying to hear you didn't buy the tools.
Right.
Bro, you're a professional. You have to look after yourself, bro. So I know injuries come in the game. Like when a man kick you over and you get injured, all right, cool, man jumped in your knee, man jumped in your ankle. I get that. Bro, you're training, you're getting injured, you're going on the plane, you're getting injured, you're pulling your groin, all of that stuff. Bro, what that got to do with us? Your injuries aren't game related. What does that got to do with us, bro? So when you're telling me about injury, yeah, I hear that. But when you're repeatedly getting injured for out of the game scenario, even if you're in the game and you're running your calves off, it wasn't like you were cooking in the game. Remember when Ox was cooking against Roma and they did that tackle, tackle, busted his knees open or whatever happened to him. I can appreciate shit like that. Virgil getting fly kicked in the knee. I can understand shit like that. Pulling up in the game. 30-something minutes in, halftime in. It's like, yo, what are we doing here? That's Naby Keita. That's Naby Keita against Real Madrid. You said you're ready. We give you the green light. Your car stalled out at the light like you're driving a manual car. You got the green light and you can't even find first gear? Tell me when Frimpong came out of first gear.
Never at Liverpool.
So Fozzie, and that's why I'm bringing the conversation as the guy that said we're winning the league because we got Frimpong. That's what I said. That's what I said. So I'm owning it early. I'm putting it out there early. Like I'm wrong. That's a bad investment.
It is.
What if he turns it around? I mean,
Fuzzy, he can, and I'm not knocking that, and I'm not doubting.
I think Frimpong pulled the plug on it.
It's like, internet, man. Frimpong after him, man.
He's
right. Quasi, he's right. He's
right. But that's my question, though.
And you're the priority that replaced what's his name? Trent.
Yeah.
So you can't really.
Yo, Frimpong moving like my connection today, bro. Yo, listen, my connection moving like Frimpong out here.
You know, but there's the thing, though. Let's see. I mean, that's my question. Why did he keep getting injured? He wasn't injury prone when he came from. Leverkusen. So our doctors, what are we feeding him? And too much coffee or too much tea? Something ain't right. He needs his vitamin D, man.
But Zabir is right. Like nobody touches him. Like it's not the worst part of it is he doesn't even complete a half. I understand at the end of the game.
I'm telling you, it's. I'm trying to get ahead of it. So anticipate him turning it around. We all win, right? But
Yeah.
There's more signs of him not turning it around because 2 more of these, yeah, man, it's not really going to bode well. And all I'm saying is I'm trying to get ahead of the conversation because I'm putting him up there as the catalyst for us to go again. And when we went into that bad run of form, which right back was really performing, and we was limited on options because he was missing. So I'm not putting us underperforming on his back, but bro, at least maybe he could have been what was needed to fill that void, preventing Sabo from going so deep. All I'm trying to highlight is we're in that turning it around moment, but imagine going through a dark time with a man missing and turning it around without him still being missing, and then going on to do something great with him not even being a factor into that, bro. Yeah. Like, how would you, man, feel if he gets 10 games into the season, still picks up a few more knocks, but get a Premier League trophy with championing that?
No, that's no
way. You see what I'm trying to say? So I'm just trying to have the conversation earlier. I'm not knocking him. I love the guy. I bought all the stocks, but I'm looking at my stock. It's low right now, man. It's low.
I agree with you, mate. We've had injury-prone players like this in the past, and we kept on hoping every season they're gonna. This is the season. We're not gonna go through that with him. We need a right back urgently right now. That's going to be consistently playing as a right back. So if he cut next, I'm giving him until the next obviously.
And you know what's mad, Fuzz. You know what's mad, yeah. All that I just said, right? I wouldn't be mad at the club to hold tight for him to come back.
Yeah.
I actually would want that. But if you're going to look at it from a logical standpoint and go, yo, we need to shore that side of the field up, right? And there's a window coming up. And that's why I'm having a conversation, because there's a window coming up. And man is going to be focused on, like, replacing Salah, getting another attacker in. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's other areas of the pitch where we really should be focusing on.
Yeah.
But right back is a cause for concern. Like that. Even if we get a center back, which frees up Joey to go over there.
Yeah,
that's just a band-aid on the problem. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like maybe the Bundesliga translation to England, we actually have a record of men being hot over there and being cold here. You have to be like an anomaly, like a Haaland, to just make that transition seamlessly. You see what I'm saying? So some of the men that cook over there, it doesn't translate over here. The demands of the Prem, we always say it's physical. Up and down, you're battling some no-name man, and you having the battle of your life. You see what I'm saying? Maybe not everyone can make that transition, and Frimpong is actually proving that. And I want him to come back, and I want him to cook, but I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't be mad at the club if they don't shore up the right back situation, but we can't keep sliding Jones over there, Sabo over there. I'm seeing Kanate play more like a right back, and he's a little bit more comfortable doing that, but bro, it's not really going to help us. I just don't want us to lose sight of that missing piece.
No, I think this is the thing, though. You have to give him grace. At least give him till next year. The whole of next year, but at least January. Because he just came back, right? Sometimes, some people...
Would you rate Salah, even though we know he comes with his own problems, would you respect him to go, you know what, man? Let's say Frimpong wasn't a slot signing and was an FSG with the coupon signing. And let's say Slot go, yo, I ain't really rate him like that anyway, and went out and grabbed a more reliable option. Would you rate him for taking that leap? Because like I said, the window opened up in a week and a half, couple weeks. And bro, that's a position of concern because our position is limiting us on what we can do and can't do.
And that goes for Bradley too, because he's also injured. He gets injured almost.
Bro, we don't have a steady body there.
Are you saying you want somebody who is body able always there? Because Bradley, you think, okay, then the question will be, will Bradley be the number 1 or number 2?
Bro, Bradley, no disrespect, I rate Colonel Bradley, yeah. But I'm not saying he's not reliable. He can fill a gap. He can hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But with Frimpong there, that was nice because then we don't have to pressure one of them so much.
Yes.
We haven't even pressured any of them. And because of that, we have to hold Joey in the pocket because he's the only reliable option for center back outside of your Gravenberch, which no one wants to see Gravenberch in defense.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now if we go Joey and then Joey goes down, you see what I'm trying to say? So I'm trying to show you guys the problem that Slot has, and it's on him to fix.
Now the manager, we all know the manager. I mean, look at the guy behind me. We're still in the dark. This manager.
What's seeing the light though? What's seeing the light though?
No, the light is there, but it's. Have you seen that? Have you driven? Let me see what. Yeah,
you're Quasi. What's so close to coming back here? Mm-hmm. I just don't want it to be overlooked, and that's why I'm having a conversation because
you never know. Maybe he might.
This can be where we really fall short, you know.
And he and Bradley might be the reason why we come out of this rut. Because right now, we need a winger. And the only winger we have actually is Frimpong. Gakpo is not the traditional winger.
Bro, Frimpong was
Rio, but the manager seems to not to forget him. We have
people are forgetting Frimpong was a liable option for right back, right wing back, and right wing. Like that, he came in as that utility man on the right-hand side. So like I said, you know how Milner was the utility man for us in midfield and in the team in general? Frimpong was just meant to be that utility guy that we can use sparingly on that right side, whether we need him to, you know, give Salah a break or, you know, Bradley a break. Like he was that right side utility man, and we lost that.
Well, do you think maybe that's the problem?
I'm not trying to say, like I said, I'm not trying to put it all on his back as to why we went into that vein of form, but that could have been a moment for him to shine. Because remember, players need certain platform to shine. And whether it's an unfortunate run of form from the start in 11, whether it's an unfortunate Nathaniel Klein, how he got injured and Trent came in, players need platform to shine. And in the bad run of form we had, that could have been where Frimpong shined. That could have been where he solidified himself as the guy on that right side, whether it's in the attack or in the defense. You see what I'm trying to say? And for him to be missing in that time, we can't then now look at him and go, yo, we're going to give you to the end of the season. Because come next summer, we're buying another right back. Then it looks like a bad buy. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't at the time, but then it looks like a bad buy. And like I said, early days, I'm raising the awareness because I wouldn't mind this getting clipped in and make it across his desk where he's looking at it and going, yeah, nah, man, I feel like I'm letting a team down. Because he came in and said he wanted to do things. I remember watching his interview and I was just like, yo, we're out of here. I remember his interview. People was really buying into his interview like, yo, nah, he's there, yo, we're in there. And we're not in there. And now we're turning the corner without him. We went into dog days without him. We're turning the corner without him. Bro, you might be surplus to requirement.
Nah, I don't think so, because guess what? We need a right back, and the other right back is also not fit properly. But that's what I say. We have to wait till he comes in. I see your point. It is valid. It is valid, but I don't think they're going to be looking at anybody else. The question is, we need to stop trying to shoehorn too many players play multiple positions at once. That's also part of the injury.
I'm big picture with it, yeah. And I'll close out the Frimpong topic with this, with the famous analogy from Drifty, yeah. We make it to Champions League semifinal, bro. Bradley's injured, Frimpong's injured. How we pulled that off? You see what I'm trying to say?
That's a good question.
How we pulled that off, bro? Because what you don't want to do, you don't want to go deep into FA Cup. Because all right, we out of the League Cup, calm, all right? We still got FA Cup to go challenge for. We might pull off the Champions League, so we're still in 3 trophy race. Like Arsenal ain't that far ahead where we can't peg them back.
10 points,
but with no right back, how we pull that off? Because I'll tell you what, we're not pulling it off for Gravenberch at centre back. We're not pulling it off with Sobo at right back.
Hell no.
You see what I'm trying to say? We can't. Listen, I wanted the quad. All right, that's out of it. We still got 3 trophies on the table. I'm backing the team and the players to go there. But when I look at the team and the players, I'm like, yo, how do we go there with question marks at right back? And the manager's doing the shoehorn thing.
You're spot on what you're saying about the right back position. Of course, you know, like if it's like a jigsaw. If you take one out, it doesn't look right as well. When you put midfielders as a right back, it doesn't help that position because it's easy to get at, and other, you know, this is where opposition get goals from as well. You're spot on. You're spot on. Like if we have a settled back, I think we would have been right now in a better position. Because if you look at when Gomez started playing as a right back, look how good we looked. You know what I mean,
bro? The defense have never been settled.
That's the problem.
And even when we come close to it, it's with a makeshift right back. You see what I'm trying to say? So now Joey Golders, it looks a bit more stable, but then we can't just rely on Joey because then who's the center back option? You see what I'm trying to say? So, bro, defensively, we're letting more goals than, bro, the way we're conceding these goals, we don't have a second back four.
But that's also on the manager. When you have one player needs to be babysit, that got to stop. Let man them play. Let man them play the position they're supposed to play. That's why it's starting to work. Because if we were playing the same system that he was playing, and Joey came in, he would have been injured way sooner than he did. He gave us what? At least he gave us 4 games.
4 games at least, yeah.
So that's where the manager and his system needs to be looked at. Why are these players getting injured? They were not injured.
And there's no contact. There's no contact.
There's no contact.
You know what? There's no insurance policy either. We're an offender bender. And we ain't got coverage. Let's keep it up. We ain't got coverage. We ain't got coverage in defense.
But then the manager needs to figure a way, and his science department needs to start.
You see, that's why a lot of people were saying the centre back signing was a must. You know what I mean? Because it could have helped the situation.
Yeah, because then it frees up Joey to be a utility in the back four.
Exactly, bro.
But now Joey is looked at as like, yo, we can't even risk him. And then we're trying to band-aid it, and then the manager finally gets the balls to go, you know what, I'm going to have to risk it. And then he gave us a good couple, outings. Yeah. And then now, we can't, yo, man.
Nah, the thing is, it's based on the
manager. There was even, you know what, big up honesty, bro. And like I said, I'm not digging out Frimpong or nothing like that. What I'm trying to say is it's a cause to concern, because remember, early days, we was trying to find solutions for Salah when the window was still open. Yeah. And one of the options was, Frimpong can run up there. Well, like I said, we can't even rely on him in right back. Are you man deep in what I'm saying? Like I want you man to understand what I'm saying to you, man.
No, I mean, like I said, your concerns are valid. That one, it's what it is right now. But also, I should even use the word "but." Also, I think that the manager needs to check out his board.
Yo, dark days, you said, Quasi. It's reminiscent of when Klopp said, yo, I'm comfortable with the midfield, and then the midfield wasn't comfortable to do the job.
He had to apologize.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to take you. Like, I'm not putting words in no one's mouth. The man said this himself. The man said, yo, we have Frimpong as an option when Salah leaves. Frimpong ain't even been an option for right back. Why would I think he's going to be an option for right wing now?
Yeah. That manager, what are you doing, man?
Yo, like, I don't mind taking a Rio as an option on the right or Chiesa as an option on the right. I don't mind taking those. But there's still the question mark for the option at right back. So even if Frimpong do go up there, the question mark over right back still exists. We don't have coverage, guys. And that is a cause for concern.
Zubiri and Quaz, I think I'll give Ramsey a chance. I thought. Listen, I can't.
Ramsey's dead. I mean, that's what.
Yeah, I'm not gonna listen. Before you have a go at me, I'm not gonna judge a player on one game. You know what I mean? I just want to check him out. I want to see if he's more than capable of, playing in the right back position. Because what I saw of him in that game, it looks like, he knows what he's doing. He will
need game time. You see, but Fuzzy, this is where it's so annoying to deal with this manager. He has the tools there, and the fact that he sold us out of the Carabao Cup so early.
Yeah.
Now those players don't have game time. So if you bring a Ramsey in, he's gonna be rusty.
Yes, true.
I never purchased that stock. The Ramsey stock, I never purchased it. Nah, I saw him for 15 minutes and I was like, get him out of here.
It's gonna be what's the name? He's gonna be rusty. He's gonna play a game and everybody's gonna be like, that's not the guy.
I know, like I said, you don't judge a player on one game, but did you like what you saw against Southampton when he was there? Like the way he passed the ball, the way he defended, the way when he could have lost possession, he put his body in the way to get a free kick. Didn't you guys like things
I think there's a talent there, but the talent needs to play. If he doesn't play, it's gonna be a problem. Even Frimpong, when he comes back, he's gonna be rusty.
Yeah.
So that's the problem with the manager.
I'm sick to death of midfielders going there, man.
You know what I mean? I don't want to.
I remember there was a lot of people saying, Soboslai, we should let him play as a right back the whole season.
No. Sobo is not there for the whole season. Sobo is there. He's just there for a temporary fix, and then he moves.
They're missing Trent. That's why they're saying that. They're missing the long balls.
Those are the Trent fan base. But anyway, what do you guys think about this match coming up, man? Liverpool versus Spurs, or Spurs versus Liverpool.
I'm actually excited about it. I'm starting to get excited to watch the games again. Not because of like we're performing or nothing like that. It's just because, yo, bro, it's the holiday time, you know, Christmas period. It's engraved in my DNA. Like around these times, man, you know, the games come on, you're excited for them. Who we're playing, I've never really it's just like knowing, yo, game is back. You know what I mean? So whenever it's you know, day before the game, I always get excited, plan my whole day around the game and stuff like that. So. No, I'm excited, man, and I like when it's a big game. I like when it's you know, like one of the usual Big Six. So I like those type of games. I like those games. Like us playing the Burnleys and that, the West Hams. Yeah, those are calm. I love every game, but when it's one of the big ones, like I always get up for them, and I like seeing quality team coming up against us. So that way I can really see where we're at, really enjoy the game. Not saying I want to get slapped 5-0, but either way the game goes, I always try to just enjoy the competition. You know what I mean? So when it's up against a good team, I've always been excited for it. Always look forward to it, man. So tomorrow, man, now I'm going to lock in, man. I'm going to wake up early, knock out all my errands so that way I can slouch around for the game time. I got errands to run before and after. So, man, it's a day for me, man. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see what Spurs can do. I ain't going to lie. I'm not really following all the Spurs games, but listen, man. Listen, man.
They struggle like we are.
Listen, when it comes to Spurs, Spurs game for me is always funny. It's always funny because they'll draw against us and bring the kids out. Yo, Spurs will draw against us and bring the kids out. And that to me is funny. When we smash them, still funny because it's like, yo, these men swear they're a big team, you know?
Yeah.
Yo, these men swear down they're a big team. So when they lose against us, it's like, yeah, man, know your place. When they draw and bring the kids out, it's like, yo, allow it, fam. But then, God forbid they win. Jesus Christ, bro. It's a Champions League night for them. So I always find the Spurs game to be very funny, man. Very funny. So, like, I'll be laughing watching the game like a movie, man.
You're right. There's always something that happens in that game.
Yeah. And I think we lately made them a little bit too comfortable when we play Spurs.
When?
We make them way too comfortable. They come in and they score goals. Back in the day when they play Liverpool, you could tell they worried. And when they do something, like Zuberi is saying, they're excited. So even when they draw, they bring the kids up. But lately, you know, Richardson is getting way too comfortable scoring goals against Liverpool. That got to stop.
You know, we got the potential to go fourth if
Speak on it.
Yeah, Fuzzy, shut up. Go ahead, speak on it.
Or lose, we could go fourth or something like that. So Chelsea's got Newcastle away, so that's the potential of Newcastle winning that game. So it could be fourth in that game as well. But you know, Tottenham is Tottenham, innit? It depends what Tottenham turn up as well with the players they have. I'm confident, man. I said that.
Yo, who want to make money?
I don't do gambling, bro. Sorry about that.
TK brace 3 in a row. Talk about it. Hey, Quash, don't be like, hey, because that means your boy's in the mud.
No. I'm calm with my boy.
Hang on, Zubiri, you didn't want Isak?
You didn't want Isak.
Yo, listen, I don't want to keep doing this every time I'm on Quasi's stream. No. Isak is surplus to requirement. You know what? Maybe we should put Isak at right back.
1 second, bro.
Put Isak at right back. This guy.
In the beginning, you didn't want him.
Fam, get Isak at right back, man. Listen, now, I think we're gonna slap them man 5-0. Maybe 5-1 off a jammy goal. Richarlison, obviously, and yeah, I'm seeing Ekatike brace. I'm seeing I'm with MK Toe, man. Isak with 1 off the bench. Yeah, I'm with that. 100%. I think we're gonna smash them, man. 5, like one of them big scores for us that really gets us. Let people know, Liverpool's back. Because remember, a lot of 8-alongs going along. A lot of people hating on Liverpool, and every time we try to pull out of it, you can see the soul being sucked out of some people. Like they really expect us to still stay between 10th and 15th, and we're calling it back. And I'm telling you, a statement win over Spurs, like one of them 5-1, 6-1. I'm telling you, Ekatike with 3 brace in a row. I'm telling you, Ekatike would getting even if he get a hat trick and he hits double digits in the Prem. I'm telling you, rival fans are gonna be looking over their shoulder. You know why? Because our bench guy is Isak, and Isak comes off the bench after an Ekatike brace with a goal himself, maybe an assist.
They get worried. They get worried.
Hey, hey, they getting worried. And I'm telling you, Quasi, right now, no disrespect to Isak, not as a player, but for us, yeah, he wasn't really needed. No disrespect to him, but he wasn't really needed. We should have just put all our eggs in the Hugo basket, because Hugo is terrifying these men.
Yeah.
These men are looking at Hugo and going, thank God Slot tried to shoehorn Isak in, because had Hugo been the running guy from day one, I think it would have been on 10.
Well, I don't think it was his fault. I think it's
no. It's no one's fault. It's just how the fabric gets cut sometimes, and it's calm. But Spurs, I think we're gonna dog walk them, and that's why I said I look forward to it, because in this game, a 4-0, going fourth, a 4-0 going fourth, Quasi.
I want a clean sheet.
Men's are gonna look at us different now, like raw.
Because one thing that the rivals over the seas, Liverpool started winning games.
Bro, and keeping clean sheets?
Clean sheets. And especially when we get to December, that's where Arsenal usually falls off. We already seen Chelsea's already falling off. Their manager wants to go to City to go manage. The only team that will be in our way will be Man City.
Listen, and you got Arsenal playing away at Everton as well, so that's a potential.
That's a possible point drop. Possible. I mean, Everton have some of their best players.
Everton win that game, that's 7 points of the top. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things, man. There's a lot of things. I'm confident in this game. I think we're going to beat Spurs. This one, I said that it stems from when Salah made that message. So I think all the players are going to be up for this game. Sometimes something has to wake you up, and I think this is what
Fuzzy, you bring that up. Last time Zuberi made a comment which I swear I was starting to believe it, but it didn't answer the first, because Zuberi said, and I paraphrase, he said, what Salah did is enemy of my enemy becomes my friend. What Salah did was to get the manager out.
Yeah.
But then it backfired.
Why did you set it up like that? No, why did you set it up like that?
That's sad, man.
It backfired, right?
Why did you set it up like that, Quasi? Well, I gotta run. But here's the thing, Quasi. Here's the thing with the Salah stuff. The Salah stuff for us, and it's not a backtrack, but it was a win-win anyway it goes, other than Salah performing, right?
Right.
Salah kind of forced the manager's hand and the team's hand to see what life can look like without him. And it looks okay. It's not the greatest, but it looks okay, right? Also, the manager had put himself in a position where if it had backfired, he would have been up out of here. You see what I'm saying? So it's like necessary evil, if you will, where because of that mutiny, we had to hold ourselves accountable now. We as a team has to go out there and really perform. The manager as a manager now, bro, because during the midst of that Salah stuff is when Gomez started getting his run again.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say? And that's why I'm saying I was back in the Salah thing, because sometimes you need that necessary evil. You need that ruffling of the feathers. Bro, like Hugo did an interview. I haven't watched it yet, but I've seen a couple quotes from it where a man is like, yo, if you're not in a place where you're feeling pressure or challenge and people ain't got your back, then you're in the wrong spot. And I felt like Salah provided the necessary challenge we need. Because, bro, Salah, let's keep it a buck. Bro, man want to win. He has that winning mentality. He does want to perform. Yeah, granted, he wasn't doing that. But, bro, the one season he ain't on it, why the team can't do that? You see what I'm trying to say? All right, Salah went into a drought. Mane would step up. Bobby would step up. We've seen it. Like, the form alternates, right? All right, so Sabazalai was the one stepping up. Not a lot of players really did step up. The manager needed to step up. Because if a player ain't performing, bro, somebody needs to take accountability of the situation. And I've been in a situation, even with my job, where people are dropping the ball, and I'm like, you know what, it ain't my spot, but I'm going to take responsibility for it. And that's just what I was saying. I support immunity because it forces people to take responsibility. And I was backing him because, like, bro, any way you slice it, it's going to come good. It's going to come good if a new manager comes in and perform. It's going to come good if the manager himself starts performing and making the necessary calls. Like going 4-4-2, that was a necessary call. Start playing through the middle and not going through the wings. That was a necessary call. And it came from the Salah kicking up a fuss. Salah kicking up a fuss come from us performing poorly. So that's just a necessary challenge the manager needed. He needed that challenge. He needed players lashing out for him to pull himself up.
Yeah, because the owners came in and said, yeah, we're backing you, but If you don't shape up,
but the manager, bro, he needed that challenge from the players, and who better to challenge him than a veteran player that's done it? To be like, yo, bro, fix up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
That's true.
Biz, real quick. Now, the Coppish thing, the streams, Quasi tend to stream right around the time where I'm at work, and I ain't got shit to do, basically. I'm peeping at it. Quasi streaming timing with my job is impeccable. Like, it's always when I'm in the truck chilling, ain't got shit to do. I pick my phone up to check the time. Quasi's going live. Perfect. That's the Quasi thing. And and it's still no shade against like ends and nothing like that. It's just the timing. That men are on different times from me.
Yeah.
And when they used to do the Everyday Friday show, and I keep telling them, it worked for me because it was a consistent every Friday. So I'll always navigate my week to make sure Friday is calm. Like Friday, I'm at the crib, spliffs build up, couple Guinness in. It's a vibe. It's Friday. So when they do the one-off Friday, it's hard to really plan the one-off Friday because then I'll plan the one-off and it hits at a time when it's not even convenient. And the same thing for Grizz. He used to do the Saturday stuff, but I'll cancel my whole Saturday, and then Grizz be like, yo, I ain't doing nothing today. And it's like, so for Quasi, it's always just that moment where I'm not working. But no, I love the vibes with the man. Them. It's just the timing, man. That's all.
Yeah. Nah, big up to the kennel, man. Always supporting.
But yeah, Quasi, I'm gonna jump, man.
Yeah, man. We'll see you. Hopefully, we'll
enough. Damn, 51 minutes of me not doing stuff. Oh man, I might not look good. I'm on productivity.
Hopefully, they don't watch it.
But big up the chat, yo. Long live Frimpong in that. But yeah, I'm putting it out early, man, because during the window we need something over there. Yeah, Quasi, you don't know, man. It's that surplus requirement. Big up the chat.
You'll be back. You'll be back. Yes, sir. Big up to people in the chat. Big up to the kennel. He's in the building. He left. Let me remove them. Yeah. Thank you, kennel.
Nah, it's big up.
People, please hit the like button, man. Subscribe if you haven't. And also please refresh your screen. I fixed the super chat issue. And big up to all of you guys who've been trying to support. Yeah. Yeah, so now is it working? You see it, Fuzzy?
Yeah, I can see it, bro.
Yeah, so now it's working. So if you would like to bless us, then thank you so much, man. Appreciate you guys. Your presence is good enough, and your support by hitting the like is great enough. But if you want to do an extra, send us some super chat. But yeah, man. So Fuzzy, let's jump on this lineup and see, with our big brain, if we can conjure up something that the manager is gonna do.
Yeah, let's do that, man.
Let's do that, because tomorrow. And one thing that I agree with the kennel.
Yeah,
is tomorrow. It's a big statement. It's a big statement. Yes, Spurs are not playing well, but if Liverpool makes a statement, number one, clean sheet.
Yeah,
you beat him by let's say 2-0, even 3-0.
Yeah.
Now everybody is like, oh, these guys are back.
Oh, 100%.
Even though you and I know far from it, but people gonna say, oh, these guys are back.
Listen, I said it as I said earlier. Like there was some stage we're gonna go on a run, and I think we're gonna continue this run. I think we're gonna beat Spurs. Because of Spurs' poor form this season. I don't know if you call it a poor form, because they sometimes they win, sometimes they draw. Sometimes the
inconsistency.
Yeah, there's no
consistency. Is wild right now.
Yeah, so
especially for Mr. Coach Frank, he usually is consistent.
Yeah. So I think Gomez is not going to play, of course, the injury, so that you could take that one out and put Bradley in there. I think Kirkez is going to play instead of Robertson, because of the athleticism that you need on the pitch as well.
On the pitch, the aggressive. Yeah, he would need
very, very big guys. I mean, so. You need athletes that can run up and down that wing, and Robertson, unfortunately, ain't that athlete anymore.
He will have to come off the bench.
Yeah, so. But the midfield, I won't change anything from that. I think it's going to be the same. Make it more congested, make it more difficult for the opponents, and we'll control it from there, like as we did in the previous games. We're not going to.
You think we're doing the same 4-4-2 diamond?
Yeah. I don't think he's going to change. He has to. There's no Gakpo. There's no Salah now. So you have to find a way. I don't think Isak is going to start this game either. So you need to take him out.
You think it's going to be Verts?
It's going to be similar to the Yeah,
that was Verts, right?
Verts on the left and Szoboszlai on the right. McAllister as number 10, and then you got Jones and Gravenberch in the middle. I think that's going to be more than what we just saw.
Like this?
Verts on the left, yeah. Cutting in from the left. Because you know what I said the other day, when I was doing the formations, and I don't think people spotted it when we're watching Liverpool at the moment. Thing is, says the Raw says Szoboszlai won't start. They never said.
Oh well, they say I don't know if he will start, but they say he will be there. He's ready to go. So
yeah. So
it's a 50-50 chance.
So what I said was like I don't know,
but
I don't know where people came back. You know, like when in England when you say 4-4-2, we look like the traditional 4-4-2.
Yeah,
that's what confused me the other day when you guys you 12 man all them were saying 4-4-2. I said there's no 4-4-2. Then you see this is not 4-4-2. It's actually diamond. I mean, you have to be precise in England. You know what I mean? That's how we say it. 4-4-2, we keep thinking it's a traditional one. Then
that's why I said 4-4-2 diamond.
Confused me when you guys said that. I said 4-4-2. You know what I mean? So you could see. So if you bring Verts to the left a bit, if you bring him to the left a bit, like push him out to the left, and then put Ekitike in the central bit, then it will clear it up a bit. So put Szoboszlai up on the right and just
like this.
Yeah. So put him in the middle.
And you're going back to 4-4-2.
Then Szoboszlai up a bit. Yeah. No, this is how they actually play. But the thing is, what people misunderstand when they look at this, I wish I could get my one and I'll show you. That's it. That's how they play. But obviously, Szoboszlai and Verts drop down a bit. So what they do when they play this formation is what people didn't look at when you're watching Liverpool at the moment, guys, which confuses everybody. Verts has a relationship with Ekitike and McAllister forward. You know what I mean? And Szoboszlai has a relationship with Gravenberch and Curtis Jones. So if you look back at the game, there was a lot of switches happening, which is McAllister and Verts were switching up a lot and interlinking with Ekitike. And then you look at Szoboszlai, he was actually switching with Gravenberch and Jones when they were like going forward as well. So every single time a player needed a rest, a player actually dropped into a certain position. You know what I mean? And this is what people haven't spotted when we're watching Liverpool, which makes us more fresher as the game goes along. Yeah, which makes us control the game better as the games go along. You know what I mean? But the thing is, we always look for the negatives, but we don't look for the positives. I'm not saying this is the most attractive football, but it's a base where you can start from to go into attractive football eventually. If you know what I mean? But yeah, just check out in the game. Watch the Tottenham and Liverpool game. Check out the relationship Szoboszlai has with Curtis Jones and Gravenberch, and we'll check out the relationship on the left that has Verts has with McAllister and Ekitike. McAllister is in that 10 role, but with McAllister, he's got relationship with everybody. You know what I mean? Yeah. So with him, he has a relationship with the striker and the left winger, and then he goes back to midfield and has a relationship with them as well. So
but check this out, though.
McAllister is a free role, basically. He goes everywhere.
Yeah. So check this out. Somebody made a good point, right? Let's go back to our traditional 4-2-3-1. He is injured. So let's say, why did this thing switch to these people?
Who are these people?
Yeah, let me swap them. So the thing is, people are saying that remember, Szoboszlai, they don't want to risk. We got a lot of games. Christmas.
But this is the kind of games you need Szoboszlai for, though. That's the difference.
True. But if you could change the tactics, keep the tactics, but change the formation, right? Instead of him, this is what somebody was saying in there. You put, where is he? Chiesa in there. Right?
It ain't gonna happen, so you might as well just go.
I mean, we're hoping because this manager eventually will have to.
Mate, we've been saying that since last season, and we're still waiting. You know what I mean, you got to be honest with yourselves, guys. Like you've been waiting for a long time. I've given up. You know what I mean, I can't keep going every day. Play Chiesa. It's getting tiring.
Yeah,
man.
it's getting annoying. What's the name? Let me see. That would be. Is it Graf? Why did they ever start?
You don't need to do that. You just take them off and put them on the bottom. The bottom, yeah, it's easy. Yeah, this clicking thing is too long.
Yeah, it takes
All I
forever.
do is
Right.
pick them out and put them back in, just like that.
So we got this here. This person, where's Bradley at?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he said about Gomez. Is he gonna be like on the bench? Is he off the team?
Gomez. They said Gomez is back, right?
Okay.
How do you exit him?
Yeah, just throw go right side. Just throw. Go the right. You know the right. Pull it to the right where the badge is. Just pull it.
He's gone.
Gone. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, it's gone anyway. So this is what I'm saying, McAllister. So you bring him here.
Yeah.
You bring here. That would be Jones. Where's Jones?
You've got Chiesa in the pitch still.
Yeah, Chiesa is here. You bring Jones in here.
Oh, if Szoboszlai doesn't start, you're talking about,
yeah,
okay.
Szoboszlai doesn't
start. Bring Jones in. Yeah, and then
so Jones will come in. Right, you got Grav here. You got Jones here. McAllister's at number 10. Where is it? Kitike. Was he starting?
You know where the tool is in the bottom? Team settings. Go on that. So
right here.
Well, go on that, please. Just press it on there. Team settings where the tool is. Tool thing. No, yeah. Press on that. You see where it says player? Is it team size? Put it on the side here.
All right. Yeah.
Team size, players, teams, item size or something. Item size. Yeah. At the bottom.
Make it bigger.
Yeah. Just make it bigger, bro. Just go. Yeah. Pull it all the way to the front.
Okay.
And you press OK. Yeah. All the way to the front. All the way. Just pull it hard. Like straight, yeah. Now press OK. Okay. Now people can see those players.
Yeah. Okay. So we got McAllister, Chiesa. We need Ekitike. Where are you, Ekitike? No, I just there you are.
Isak's there instead of Ekitike.
And then so you have this, right? We still don't have a width. We just could still tuck them in. Yeah, and then have the fullback.
I don't think we play with width anyway.
No, we're not gonna play width, right? So you have
the only way you could use width is the fullbacks. It's the way.
Yeah, the fullbacks. So we're gonna push them up here. So it's like they play like a wing back style, and then this is how I think the manager will go with. So,
to be honest, we can play with the width with the fullbacks because Gravenberch recently has been in front of the defense. He hasn't really moved from there, so you can play.
So he will tuck in a little bit. He when we go up. He will go up and then he will come in like that.
You don't really need the fullbacks always, both going at the same time. You could have one going and one staying. That's what we've been doing anyway. So it could be something like that. If you look at the Inter Milan game where Bradley came on, he was fresh. So what happened was he was running up and down the right side to give us more attacking option, if you know what I mean. So we could do something like that, 100%. Yeah,
it'll come up. It'll come up to something like this.
Yeah,
So the manager, if the manager could play like this and still keep the tactics that he's been employed, which is Wirtz and McAllister being they both have kind of like a free role.
Yeah.
Wirtz and McAllister will have a free role and they can move around how they, move around and get the ball.
Because the guy on the right side always tucks in anyway.
Exactly. What's the name? I disagree. McAllister doesn't have a free role. No, he doesn't. That's
you don't understand what there's he's talking about free role like McManaman. No, not that. No. Free role in a sense of helping out players as well.
Yeah.
And then he gets back when we lose the ball off the ball work. He goes back to position, which is in front of the midfield and defense from there. That's what I'm saying. Not like a free role like McManaman running at players and causing havoc. He hasn't got that ability.
No, I know people saying that Chiesa won't start, but we're saying that would be a great option. If he can start Chiesa, Szoboszlai can get at least a 45-minute rest and then come off the bench. But you cannot. I don't want you to start McAllister. You want him to finish the game. You need energy, right? Start with high energy. Chiesa always bring us energy. So I will start with Chiesa and then finish it with Szoboszlai.
This is the perfect opportunity for the head coach, though.
Yeah, this is an opportunity to put Chiesa in there.
Like if Salah goes, like Chiesa's got an opportunity. So let's see. Let's see in it. But I don't know what more Chiesa has to do, guys. I really don't know what more Chiesa has to do. The guy's done everything to become a first-team player, but the head coach don't want him there for some reason. It's like there's personal issues going on between them two. But When you look at Chiesa, he looks like one of the nicest guys you could ever see. You know what I mean? One of the guys who works hard more than any other player, but he just doesn't get the chance for some reason. Don't know why.
Manager, man. Manager is.
When we're watching Chiesa, it's not because of talent. He has got talent, man. You know what I'm saying? So what is the problem? What is the problem with the manager? Like, no matter what, he's just not going to start him. No matter what he does. Even even a player of the month votes as fans, like the stat charters, what it's called. Like we did a player of the month, and we even gave it to Chiesa, and it still wasn't enough for Chiesa to actually start a game. So that's why I said I'll give up, man. I can't be asked.
Double lie is like, if Chiesa start, then there will be snow in Christmas.
What are they looking for, Kwasi? Like, he's never gonna start.
I hope he start, because you can't say, oh, FA Cup, he has FA Cup. No. Start him in this match. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, I'll even be bold and start Rio. Shoot. You know what I mean? What else you got to lose, Mr. Slot? Nothing.
Well,
all you need is for these players to show some energy. That's it. If we go there, play with energy, the players we have, we can win this match.
Imagine this, guys. Imagine this, Kwasi. Yeah, you beat Tottenham. Yeah, one of the most difficult places to go as a top team, because when it's a top team, Tottenham always turn up, don't they?
Yeah, they play top boys. Yeah,
they play a different kind of way, and you go and beat them. Arsenal lose to Everton, and Chelsea lose to Newcastle. You're on fourth, 7 points off the top, guys. Still in the first half of the season. You know what I mean? So this is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, mentally, these players need to correct themselves, because you still got, if you're 7 points off the top, you still got a chance of winning the league. I know, like, it's a stretch what I'm saying, guys. January comes along, you sign a couple of players to bolster your squad. You'll be laughing at the end of the season if you continue with that momentum, if you know what I mean. And you know, like, if you win the league this season, that's the best comeback in the history of the Premier League. You'll be part of that history. If you know what I mean. Not only part of that history, you're 21. If you know what I mean, in the league titles. So you've already become the greatest team in England on top of that as well. So there's a lot of things can fall our way, but it just depends on this idiot manager and these players, because they're not connecting for some reason, man. No matter what we do. I mean, but look at it. Look at it from a point of view, guys. Like, Arsenal got points, and then you got Chelsea dropping points. You're back and forth, and then what? 7 points of Arsenal. It's only a couple of losses and plus a draw. Then you're back on top if you win the rest of your games. So, and it's a strong possibility, because if you look at Arsenal at the moment, they don't want it. If a team wants the league, they don't play like that.
They're shaking right now. They are not comfortable being they are not comfortable right now. You could tell right now, Arsenal will rather be behind City and chase City down.
Exactly.
Because they are so uncomfortable.
Man City is going to win the game against West Ham. Don't have no doubt about that. West Ham are crap. You know what I mean? But Man City could potentially this weekend be top of the league.
Yeah. And that will put pressure on Arsenal. Because right now Arsenal is not playing great. Yeah, they could say, oh, Gabriel and what's the name? Saliba, Saliba was back, but you saw how much they were struggling against Wolves at the Etihad.
Gabriel is the important
at the Emirates.
Yeah,
you know,
all these doubts like people had against Gabriel. Now you know why Arsenal.
I told people Gabriel is the better centre back between them two.
There you go. Even Saliba in the team is no.
You know what I mean? But they are shaking right now. There's pressure. When they haven't, even when they've scored a goal and they are up, you could still see that they worry that a goal is coming from the other team.
Yeah,
and they're going to Everton, right? They're going to be at Liverpool. So
that's what I said about Thomas Partey and Zubimendi. I said Zubimendi is good at neat and tidy football, which is passing, but you still need that aggression in midfield.
And they've lost Partey.
I said that.
They've lost Partey big time, because if you have Partey still in the team and he's coming off the bench, you don't need him to play all 90 minutes. To show up things towards the end of the match, they'll be more comfortable.
Football is just about neat and tidy. I mean, I know we're trying to go down that route, like, you know, Pep Guardiola. I think that doesn't exist anymore. You know, I mean, majority of the teams are playing long balls, and you know,
everybody's playing long ball now.
I think it's going to go back to the aggressive side. And, you know, like, if you have that fear factor in midfield, Kwasi, like, if you have someone that's going to put their, you know, tackles in and scare opponents,
yeah,
will come at you. You know what I mean? That's why we've been struggling this season, because if you look at our midfield, it was so open, anyone can go through it, because we haven't got players that can put a tackle in. If you've got that in your team, everybody fears you. And that's why Arsenal didn't run away with the league this season. And I said that about the midfield. Zubimendi is good, but does he offer you that aggression that Partey offers you? No. Now you look at them, they look like, a team that don't want the league, because Aston Villa should not be 3 points behind you, who are at the bottom of the table not so long ago. Man City, who are in and out of the league at the moment, should not be 2 points off you. Hell no. I mean, you should be way ahead of everybody else. And,
But is it, as much as I want this manager out, bro, you are not wrong. If them two teams F around and let Liverpool sneak in between 7 to 5 points,
Ooh. And we've got the experience for that as well.
Exactly. And that's why I said Arsenal will not be comfortable leading right now. They will be, watch, when City wins, and let's just say something happened, Arsenal will be up for it, because now they know that City is ahead, right? But them being ahead, they're uncomfortable.
And don't forget, Arsenal are in every competition at the moment.
Yeah,
I mean, they want to reach the League Cup final. They want to be in the Champions League. They want to be.
And guess what? City already played.
Yeah, they're looking for the quad, as they say, innit? They're looking for the quad. So
City has played their mid. City won their midweek game. So now Arsenal plays Crystal Palace next week.
There's so many games, man.
So many games. So anything can happen.
So many injuries. So many tired players. Because the problem with Arsenal, I said to you the other day about this, Quasi, the problem with Arsenal that I have, if I was a fan of Arsenal, I'd ask the question of Arteta, why do we always go full throttle in the beginning of the season when we don't need to? I mean, why do you put everything and make your players injured and tired in the beginning?
I'll tell you why. Arsenal are copying Liverpool. And they saw Liverpool win the league by starting early. We were consistent when we won it the first time with Klopp.
Yeah.
Basically, we won the league from the first kickoff.
Oh, yeah, I remember, yeah.
And then Slot comes in and he basically do the same thing, but, Klopp won the league by January.
Yeah.
So he's looking at it like, okay, that's how you have to beat City, because you can't go toe-to-toe with City every week in and week out.
Yeah.
They will eventually kick on. City loves to compete. City loves to see a team right beside them and be like, okay, we will see you guys when when January or February comes around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he is copying what Liverpool did and say, let's get as ahead as possible in the case that we start tumbling down those 2 months that they always tumble down that.
Yeah.
So that's why I think they're doing. The idea that they need to do, which I think he started off well, was just be hard to beat.
Yeah.
No team wins sexy football with in the EPL.
Yeah.
You have to be hard to beat. Even Pep Guardiola's City, they are hard to beat. It's not pretty. You just hard to beat. Look at Conte when he came to Chelsea. Same style. He started that pretty football. It didn't work. He's screw it. Let me go back to what I know. Hard to beat. And then he was consistent. That's the only way you win.
Yeah.
But I think with Arsenal, they don't know. They want to play Wenger ball. They want to play Arteta ball.
It's weird, because when I look at them, Quasi, like in regards to their way of thinking and tactics and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We're about 4 games into the season and they're celebrating when they win the 4th game like they won the Premier League. And I'm thinking to myself, why are you guys all like, the game's ended, you're jumping up and down like you won the Premier League. You won that game comfortably.
When they beat the Spurs. When they beat Spurs, they were celebrating.
I said, what? Like, bro, you haven't, the league's still a long way to go. You still got time, because this is the problem. When you try to judge things too early, that's where complacency sets in. You know what I mean? And you start making a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
And that's what happens to Arsenal every season. They don't learn from the past seasons. They just celebrate things too early. That's why they always fall off at some stage of the season. And I'm looking at them right now, injuries everywhere. I'm looking at Saka. Saka looks like, he's on the verge of an injury because he's playing too many games. I mean, so this is where you utilize your squad, and they don't do that enough.
Guess who's also already now form has dipped, and that's Eze.
There you go.
Yeah, that's why we told Liverpool fans, calm down. Things will turn around.
Yeah.
You know? So it is what it is, man. But let's talk about some transfers, man. What do you think? Do you think Liverpool need transfers in January?
Oh, 1,000,000%, bro.
You know?
I remember in the beginning of the season, I was saying about the DM position, and I said, I'm willing to wait till next season, because it will take us time to figure out what kind of DM can fit into this team. This is when I thought Arne Slot was going to stay. You know what I mean? So, I don't think so anymore. But the thing is, Kwasi, if a manager is on the verge of getting sacked, I'm asking you this question. We'll continue it, but I'm asking you, if a manager is on the verge of getting sacked, would you get him 2 or 3 players in January?
But no, you won't. No, you won't. But Liverpool is
maybe one for the future, like Gahey. I understand, because he could work in
or even Semenyo. Because any manager who comes in can use him, even if you don't like him.
I'm asking you in the chat as well. Like, what do you guys think about that?
Yeah, people in the chat, because that is the question. The Kennel is back.
He's getting revenge today, mate.
The Kennel's back. That's a very good question. If you know your manager is getting sacked, do you buy?
Yeah, I mean, like you said about Zuba. Sorry, Zuba. When you said about Gahey and Semenyo, that's a signing for any other manager who's going to come in anyway.
Yeah.
But we need a DM, guys. We're desperate.
I think those part they'll probably wait till summer. You know, the rumors is going hard on what's his name, Wharton.
Yeah.
But Wharton, and now rumors are going hard on Wharton. Now they say McAllister is being talked to get his renewal contract.
A few of them, him, I think,
Baselak, Gravenberg.
Yeah.
The person that I haven't heard them talk about is Jones. What's up with that?
They know the guy's on 15K a week. He's not going to sign a new contract. Of course he will.
No, he needs to sign a new contract.
I'm sure he did recently.
Because this is the thing with Jones. I mean, it's hard on Jones because right now there's no top teams looking at you right now.
Yeah.
I think if he leaves Liverpool, he can go to Aston Villa.
Can you guys hear me? Out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Okay. No, sorry.
You can ask the same questions to Beery, man. I'm just looking at something.
Yeah, we asking if you know the manager is getting sacked, do you bring in players in January?
Here's the thing, and I'm not really feeling the manager, and I'm gonna be honest with that. The run of form we went into is shambolic. It was a sackable form, but also it was too early because we won the league. I'm not telling you I'm okay with second, but winning the FA Cup, and going to the final of the Champions League. I'm just saying I'm not going to say winning the Champions League. I'm just going to say going to the final. So win the FA Cup, final of the Champions League, coming second in the league. It's not a bad season. Does that make sense? It's not a bad season. So where we're at right now in the league, it was very shocking the way he handled that period. And I don't think anyone would have been upset if he got sacked. So if the manager comes to me now and be like, I need 3 more players to save something, is it in our best interest to save it? Sure. So I will give him that, knowing a poor end of the season will be his termination. So the way I would back him, I'll back him in the best interest of the team. So yeah, I'll back him, but not in his favor, in the team's favor. So let's say he comes out and he tells me, yeah, I need another right back. It's like, I don't know, I gave you one in the summer. The one you wanted. You see what I'm saying? So I would look at it and go, no, Fozzie said we need a DM. Even though I disagree, I would look at it from remember how Edwards used to navigate, and I was questioning you with the edges and the Klopp thing.
Yeah.
If Edwards comes in and go, I'll give you a DM.
Zoop, let me Zoop, 1 second. Let me shout out Double Lion Big up to you, Double Liar, man. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Thank you, man. Big up yourself. We appreciate you, man. He said, big up, brothers. Virgil is struggling. Salah is past it. Konate is gone. Robo is past. McAllister is poor. Slot is shocking. The new players are not the problem. We need a new manager the most. I don't think you get too many people disagree with that point, man.
Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all. But the thing what I was trying to say is, get back in the manager isn't the way I would look at it. I'll look at it from back in the team, right? I'll bring a DM in and I'll accept your DM, Fuzzy, if we let McAllister go. And the reason why I'm saying let McAllister go is with Gravenberch, Jones, and Verts and Sabazalai, those four with a DM can take us places.
Yeah.
Those four with a DM and McAllister doesn't bode well because McAllister isn't outperforming those four. So getting a DM, what do? Put our number 10, the guy with the 10 on his back on the bench. Might as well let him go. You see what I'm trying to say? So that's the way I would bolster the team. It's not backing the manager. It's backing the team. Because the team don't need a new DM with McAllister in it. Because McAllister ain't taking Vert's spot in the 10. He ain't outperforming Sabazalai, and he ain't outperforming Gravenberch, and he ain't even outperforming Jones. So McAllister's fifth choice, your new DM is set to offset one of those guys anyway. Right. You see what I'm trying to say? And I can see Jones taking the fiddle as fifth choice. Okay, cool. But McAllister fifth choice does nothing for us. And to hope McAllister come good, if we're going to hope he comes good, why do we need a DM?
It's the protection for the defense. That's what we need, the DM, innit?
No. We don't need protection for the defense. We need defense. That's that. No disrespect. No, Fuzzy, you know me, and we always disagree. And I'm not trying to shoot you. I promise you, Fuzzy. I'm only speaking for the best. When you're looking at the defense in shambles and going, what do we need here is protection. No. What we need is a defense. So I can't do that one. I'm not backing the manager when I tell you this. So if we're going a right back, that means I'm trying to short my defense. That means we don't need a DM. You see what I'm trying to get at? So there's ways to look at bolstering in January. So if I get a Gahey, I'll hope McAllister comes good and I'll rest my laurels on McAllister. Make that call in this summer. But if I'm going DM in this window, McAllister got to be up out of here.
Yeah.
He has to. You see what I'm saying? Now, if I'm going Gahey and a DM, it still leaves my concern for the right back situation. You see what I'm saying? So if we're going for two players and let's bring in three players now, and this is where it's like, oh, Rod, they're backing the manager by getting like, I hear the talks of Semenyo, right? So we're going to get a right winger, a DM, and a defense. Bro, someone has to lose out. And the person that lose out, in my humble opinion, is a McAllister. Is a McAllister. Any way you slice that three signings, one player has to leave, and it's McAllister, fam. So it's not backing the manager, it's backing the team, because now if you send a McAllister away, get those three players in, whether the manager performs or not, you leave the team in a better spot for the new guy to come in and do something. And that's just the way I see it. So I don't think it's a backing the manager thing. I think it's, what's good for the squad? What's good for the team? And if what's good for the team is the out and out, all right, let's use my guy, Irishman pick, Wharton. Bad boy, right? Never knocked him as a person, just didn't think the team needed him, right? Let's say it's a Wharton. We get a Wharton in, McAllister go, we get Gahey in and Semenyo. I don't look at that at like, backing the manager. I look at that at like backing the team. Because if the manager can still underperform with that setup. So that when a new guy comes in, what the new guy gonna come in and do? Shore up the left side now by getting a Gakpo up out of here? I wouldn't be mad at that, even though Gakpo is my guy. So basically what it does, it leaves the new manager with less to do. And we see what's... Go ahead.
Yeah, but the thing is that I don't disagree with the overall strategy you're talking about. My thing is that it's the profile that sometimes we bring into the team. And I think in this iteration of a team, McAllister doesn't help us really much. It doesn't. He doesn't give us what we needed, which is a guy who's gonna run and break stuff, like i.e. Fabinho type of guy we need in this midfield right now. But the thing is that I just like you put out Wharton. I think Wharton is a bad boy, just like you say. But the thing is, maybe he's to me he's just a better DM than Gravenberch, because that's his trade. That's his trade. But I don't know if that's what we want. Yeah.
No. I don't want to cut across you. Here's what Fozzie wants. I don't want to say we. And an Irishman, I think, share the same sentiment. And Fozzie, once again, I just want you to look at it from where we're standing, and it's only taking what you said into context, not out of context. The Wharton shout, Carl, is strictly to protect something that needs protecting, right? And it's the back four. If the back four was solid, it wouldn't need protection now, would it?
Nope.
So the DM shout is a band-aid on a problem. So I don't think we need the band-aid on the problem. I think we just should fix the problem. And I think Gehi offers a solution to that problem. I think a better right back, because before you joined, Carl, I don't know if you was listening in earlier, my biggest concern to the back four is right back. That's the question mark. Yeah. That's been a question mark all season, because Frimpong's supposed to hit the ground running. He didn't. Bradley couldn't hold it up. And because of that, the manager didn't want to risk Gomez over there, because he's the only backup for the other two. So that's why we're so in need of a DM to protect a broken back four. But my best approach to the window is shoring up the right side and get a center back to shore up the defense, or a right back to shore up the defense. Because you get a right back, that takes the pressure off Gomez. Gomez can always come in and out, shoring up the defense. That now makes us not need a DM. And we can now have a McAllister around and hoping he hits the ground running in the second half of the season. But if we're going to go DM, McAllister has to go.
But the thing is that I think what happened to us is that, and we all agree, I think the Leone going down has put a dent into a lot of our.
There's a lot of little what did our manager say? Fine margins. It's a lot of fine margins, right?
Yeah.
And fine margins happen, right? Fender bender, they happen. It's not a full blown accident. It happens. Well, you get so many fender benders, bro. Now your bumper's rubbing against your front tire. You just can't drive the car.
No, we got to look at your license. Where did you get it? Listen. I'm not even trying to dig out my partner or nothing like that. But so I had this car, 2010 Charger. I had it since 2010, right? Never had an issue with the car. She forced me to come back to New York. I went back to New York. Bro, I went to 12 tires in 1 year. Because, New York, you got to double park, that parallel parking stuff. Bro, she kept, I'm telling her, like, at some point, I'm going to have to report you to the DMV. Because, it's not an insurance claim to go get new tires. So it's hurting my pockets. I keep buying tires because you keep rubbing off all of New York sidewalk. You see what I'm saying? So these little fine margins that our manager is talking about, I respect them as fine margin. Leone going down, Frimpong going down, Bradley in and out, suspension from accumulated yellow cards, injury, little knocks. These are all fine margins. That's all a part of the game. But when they're affecting us in this way, we have to look at it. We can't just overlooking like, it's a fender bender, no one got hurt. But I agree with you. But the thing is that I don't know if you're saying that also. Are you also saying is that you're gonna give Frimpong and Bradley this season to shape up or to see if you actually need to up that part?
Well, the question that was originally presented was, would you back our manager if he's out the door? Yeah. And my point of view from it was, I wouldn't back the manager, but I can see how some people would perceive it as backing the manager. I'm trying to back the team. So what I would do is put the team in a position. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So even though we might go out and buy 3 new players, some people can be like, the owners are backing the manager, but really and truly, they should sign players that benefits the team more than players that benefit the manager. Because the manager wanted Leone. He get the fine margin knock. The manager back Frimpong. He get the fine margin knock. Well, that was a big margin knock, really.
But the simplest reason is because this squad is not a bad squad. That's the reason why you buy players in that margin to shore up the squad. Because
just in case you have to change the manager.
It's not bad. It's not bad. You might just need to change a manager.
Yeah,
just like you said. You might just need to change.
That's what I was telling.
Or maybe if the manager it fixes up and figure it out, you're not restarting all over again. You just fix it and moving on.
Right, Carl. Here's my view why I presented those 3 players. Yeah. My earlier argument was we're not in a position to. We might win the League Cup with the squad we have now. I back the squad to win the League Cup, but I need a squad to get us past semifinals of the Champions League. This squad, I don't think, is in that position.
Nope.
You see what I'm saying? So if I'm going to sign players in January, it would be if we can get into the Champions League knockout stages, we need a squad that can take us past the semifinal. So the players I'm trying to bring in, like your Gahey, and I'm just putting these names out there. It doesn't have to be them.
Zabir, not to cut you off, but I think we're feeling the same way. I think that if we want to accomplish a Champions League run, even get to the final, I think our key thing is maybe a center back, just like you said, a center back right back combination or a center back DM combination for us to bring into this. And I don't necessarily view a new right winger as
but here's the thing though. Here's the thing too as well, Carl. Yeah. Some people can read that as backing the manager, but it's not really backing the manager. And that's what I was trying to answer the question by saying I wouldn't back the manager. I would back the team. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes you buy players the manager don't necessarily want or need, but the team needs it. Because here's the thing. Yo, big up to my man that said we can't even win the League Cup. So with the team we have and the manager we have, we couldn't even get to the League Cup. So you know what? I'm going to be the guy in charge of recruitment and bringing players in. I'm going to bring the players in I know can get us there, even if the manager can't. Because sometimes you have a squad. The squad can win it for you.
That's his contract anyways, right? He's here to coach. He's not here to do a manager role
exactly. So I'm not backing him. I'm backing the team. And from me seeing the team need 3 players, one to shore up defense. And if you want to protect that defense, that would be a center back now, which I'm not knocking. I just don't think it's needed. And the right winger to shore up that right wing also to create more goals and more assists because there's a little bit of drought there. So those 3 players backs the team to go the distance. Whether the manager can go there or not, there should be no excuse. So when we say, you know what, Slot, it ain't working out, he can't look at us and go like, oh, I didn't get a fair shake. No, we gave you one of the best teams, one of the best windows to go there.
Yeah, and then to me personally, I think that only you said 3. I think that's in the perfect scenario. But to me, I think we only need one, and either one of them, either a DM or center back. If we can get either one of those things,
you could even get a one which can play both roles. If you know what I mean. So you get two.
Sure. I mean, Gay fits that profile. But we both want him to be in as a center back. But
I got a question. I got a question for this person here. RTVF. Question for you, RT. Just drop it in the comments. Would you rather the center back that can play right back or one that can play left back? Because the only one we have that can play right back is Joey. And I feel like if we have to choose one or the other based on the squad now, I would rather the one that can play right back because of Frimpong and the Bradley situation.
I think the left side is sorted anyway. We've got players that's always fit, which is Van Dijk.
That's where I'm at, but I'm just going off his comment, and I figured if I have to choose, I'll go with the one that can do it on the right hand side. Personally, that's what I would choose. RTV.
Yeah, I think we need a center back for sure. January, I think we need a winger for sure. For me, the DM thing, I think people are stuck on this destroyer. We need a destroyer. We need Liverpool. Don't need the teams that play against us always sit back. So what does the destroyer do? You
destroy the counterattack. Nah, Quasi,
you can't say
the counterattack. That's what Fab was good at.
I think we need more guy who is physical.
It's the fear factor. Our team is too nice at the moment. You know what I mean? We're too nice to get past. We don't really make the tactical tackles.
I think our problem is also our DM gets caught out up the pitch too much.
That's the problem as well.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Someone that's passionate about defending and protecting the team. That's what we need. And enforcing another one.
You have one who can do both, and the manager.
We need a pooled version of Rodri. Liverpool version of Rodgers.
No, wasn't him Gravenberch? Gravenberch can sit. This guy who's very good at playing center back.
In the last 2 games, and he's been all right. I mean, but how long can that last for? That's the thing, you know what I'm saying? But
if the manager say go score a goal, what do you want to do?
Yeah,
that's the problem. Yeah. Gravenberch has played center back where we're like, whoa, okay, this guy's pretty good. So that means he can defend and can sit there and defend. So you don't let him go anywhere. Sit there, don't go anywhere.
He did that last season. You know,
he did that last season.
You know, man, you could get another DM just to free up them lot sometimes, if you know what I mean.
You could bring in an experienced. You could bring in an experienced DM.
You know, they might need rotation, Quasi. They might need the rotation next season, in the second half. Because here's the thing, they did put in a good shift, and I commend the Sabazalai and the Gravenberch, being ever available. I know Gravenberch had, I remember if it was a kid, early days in the season where he missed a couple games and he was definitely missed. Yeah. But when you go into the second half, when you go into the Champions League, you're going to kind of need that rotation. So that's where I think the center, the DM can come in and provide the necessary rest when we're going from Champions League semifinal to the latter stages of the season. We're going to need that rotation to be able to fight on both fronts.
You need energy in that midfield, man.
Oh, 100%. And like I said, they typically get caught out up the pitch.
Teams that won trophies, like the major trophies, they always had that enforcer there that's going to help them out in the other side, the dirty work. And this is what you need in this midfield.
I mean, I won't mind getting an athletic person who can run up and down like a Baliba. That's why I was on, trying to get Baliba in Liverpool.
Question for you, man, because RTV won me over with his comment when he answered my question. Virgil is getting up there. And he said he wants a center back that can play left back potentially.
He must be talking about left next season, Zubir. I don't think it's this season.
No, but sometimes it's good to grab that guy in January. Yeah. So that way in the summer, if Virgil leaves, the replacement is already here and embedded.
Yeah, maybe Leone was the one. Maybe was
like 12 months from now, right? That's
Gay can play across the back four. You know that, right?
Maybe that was the plan. Gay, Leone. Maybe these were the ones that was gonna.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm not mad at it. Opar TV agrees, but I'm with him. Thinking long term in these moments is crucial because you don't want to get to the end. You don't want to keep winning, rebuilding, rebuilding, because then you might end up with the same start that we have this season.
That's how you maintain success when you got the players already there to replace the other players. You know what I mean? And I think Gay and Leone were the ones. But it just didn't work out as it was planned. I just hope Gay comes in January, man. If he's not here in the 1st of January, then you could kiss away with a lot of stuff, man. I'm worried, man. But that was the thing. Sorry to interrupt, Zubir. I think that
no problem. Carl, can you answer this question for Christian?
Sure. Christian, I think that we are oversaturated with midfielders. I think we need a specialist right now as a midfielder, and all of them are talking about it as a DM. If I'm buying midfielders, I gotta think of a Trey Leone, Jones, and obviously the bad boy we just got, Verts and Soboslai, our best player, and then that means that I have to give up on McAllister, and then we have Gravenberch. So too many of them. Unless we start playing 4-4-2, we changed our whole thing. Okay, we'll need more midfielders, but I don't think that's a way to go. I think it's based on your question only. We got to get 2 wingers.
Yeah,
because
I disagree.
We gotta bring someone
4-4-2.
No, I disagree with the wingers. Here's why I disagree with the wingers.
Yeah,
I would only agree with the wingers if we had 2 9s or 2 false 9 guy or 2 center forward guy. The fact that we have 2 strikers and one, let me be honest, we have 2 bad boy strikers. I'm not even gonna downplay none of them. I'm gonna back both of them right here. The fact that we have 2 bad boy strikers. Having 2 wingers makes no sense. So what we need now is more versatile midfielders. And we're finding out McAllister doesn't have the versatility to facilitate what we need. But in McAllister, you know how Gerard used to play left midfield?
Yeah.
And can cook? We don't have that. You put McAllister left midfield, he's not going to track back, shore up the center, the left back. He's not going to be up top, stretching the play. Like McAllister doesn't really have that in his locker. He's more of a sitting in the pocket in the 10 type of guy, doesn't really track back type of guy, and we don't really need that. So taking the 2 midfielders, I'll take 2 midfielders that can do what Szoboszlai does. He can go out to the right. He can swing out to the left. We see Word swing out to the right. We see Word swing out to the left. If we get 2 more of that with the center back, then that can keep Jones and Gravenberch on the inside doing what they do, control the game, dictate the game. Because Jones is good controlling the game, you know. McAllister isn't really that good controlling the game. He's a good player. So I would take the 2 midfielder that can facilitate the 2 bad boy we already have. Get into winger, kind of water down those 2 guys. We need to start playing into our strengths and not creating weakness. 2 wingers take away from what we have. One of the gentlemen was disagreeing with me because we already have, when I was asking for the right winger, we really do have 2 bad boy striker. We need to now find guys that can facilitate them. 2 wingers might be the type of wingers that want to cut in and shoot. No. We don't need that.
Zubiru, my brother, I said the same thing, man. Maybe I said if we are going to a more midfield,
you said it with the 4-4-2.
Something like that. We're gonna need more midfielders because we're gonna need to rotate a lot. But if the idea is to come back to the 4-3-3, we need two wingers.
You know the reason why I'm backing a Semenyo. Semenyo can run the right midfield or the left midfield, like be the wide of that option.
Yes,
but I wouldn't take 2 wingers for that. You see what I'm saying? I'd rather take the 2 midfielders for that.
Let me big up Double Lion again with the support to the channel. Big up yourself, Double Lion. Appreciate you. He said, "Is Semenyo a big risk? He's only been good this season, and so much hype. Our poor season needs more than 1 season, man. Semenyo was balling last season, man.
All right, listen. I don't know what side Double Lion stand on with this. Big up yourself, Double Lion.
Big up, man.
The risk that he's talking about, I think, is the fact that the level of the team dropping is below a level of a Semenyo. So adding a Semenyo, we're now at that Semenyo level. But I think his question is more so, is Semenyo what we need to be at the pinnacle? Because here's the thing, Salah dropping in form and our team dropping in form, any professional footballer that has legs, energy, and work rate, get into our team.
Oh, yes.
And it's not even a diss to that player. It's a diss to our team and how far the levels have dropped. Yeah. So getting just anybody that can run, energy, get up and down the pitch, it doesn't necessarily mean they are what we need to be at the pinnacle of Champions League final. And I think that's what his question is really asking. Could that just be a risk based on where our levels are at? Because I'll tell you right now, McTominay probably walks into our team. Does that mean McTominay take us to the pinnacle?
McTominay is balling, man. Respect McTominay.
In the Premier League.
So no, I'm just trying to give you the preference of where Semenyo probably lies. Like Semenyo is of that level where, he is performing, but is he Champions League winning man of the match performing?
We don't know until he plays one.
But see, Quasi, and that's why he's asking, is that a big risk?
I mean, Mane was the same thing.
No. Mane scored the fastest hat-trick in the Prem before we got him. That's not a risk.
No, I understand that. But a lot of people still said Mane was not good enough because he was coming from
Quasi, a lot of people said Salah was a big risk because he failed.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
There you go.
That's exactly what I'm saying. A lot of people say the same thing. So maybe if we put him in a position where a team like Liverpool could enhance you, depending on the manager, of course, can enhance you.
Right? I don't know who RTVF is, and I'm telling you right now.
Let's go free.
I don't know who this guy is, but I rate him. And let me tell you why I rate him, I wanted McTominay when he was struggling at Man U, when it was McFred, because I saw, let me line. Because I saw the work rate, and I know our team can use work rate, right?
Yeah.
I've always fantasized about the day when a Man United, prospect comes our way. We've seen what one of our prospects going their way look like. I've always been intrigued by the thought of one of their prospects coming our way. And I'm not mad at the Mano thing. I'm really not mad at it. I don't know if he's the one I'd want, but I've always looked forward to the day where one of their gem come our way.
Zuby,
it never happened.
Now, I have a quick question for Double Lion. What kind of winger right now do you think Liverpool should get in January if it's not Semenyo?
They're gonna say Olise Bakola. That kind of wingers.
But Bakola is not better than Semenyo. Ligue 1 is not better than the EPL.
That's your opinion.
No. That's fact. That's fact. Bakola can't even get into the PSG team. He can't even get in the PSG team.
I mean, Quasi, to be fair, Gravenberch couldn't get in the Bayern team.
I get that point, but Bakola is not better than Semenyo.
Okay, my guy, I'm not dissuading you. I'm not trying to dissuade you.
Nah, don't start that blasphemy.
No, but the thing is, he's right. He said they're going to be looking at those kind of players. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Listen, the thing with Semenyo is it's that Zaha effect at Palace. And I feel like some players is at their level. So a Semenyo at Bournemouth, that could just be his level, like I
think he has one more level to go.
I think he's got more to his game.
I think he has got one more. Man City will not be out here talking to him personally if they don't think he has another place to go.
Why was Mane so good? Why did he succeed at Liverpool? Because he played right across that front line, right? Mm-hmm. So Semenyo does the same thing at Bournemouth. Southampton, Bournemouth, what's the difference? There's no difference.
Oh, he's that versatile. I don't follow him much.
Yeah. So he's versatile, bro.
He's
so-footed as well. And not only that, when I watch Semenyo, he's got relationships with the fullbacks as well. He does he does go back and defend for the team, and he goes forward with the ball as well. And he's a powerful runner with the ball, as well as everything else that you need in a winger. So he's not that bad, guys. Like if you got a guy who could, like, even if he doesn't perform, imagine in this world we live in, like in regards to teams that's struggling because of deep line defending, and we can't really. If you look at Salah, you can't really put him on the left wing, can you? Because he doesn't play. He can't play well in the left wing. We don't try him there. All right. But with if things go wrong, switch him anywhere we want, and he will still perform at high level.
Which one?
Say it again.
Not you. To the message that was right on the screen. He talks about we need to replace Salah with a big signing.
This one,
yeah, we already did, my guy. We already did.
Yeah, we have Isak and Ekitike.
We already did.
So here's a question for you, man. Yeah,
has been replaced. The goals have been replaced. So I don't know what they say.
I didn't watch Kirkes at Bournemouth other than the games we play against him, and I think he pocketed Salah in that one game. And a lot of fans looked at Kirkes and said, "Yo, he's gonna go up another level, and he can go up at that level at Liverpool." Yeah. And we've yet to see the Bournemouth level at Liverpool.
With him and Semenyo, they could form a relationship, bro. They can.
But what I'm trying to say is we can look at Semenyo and go, he can go up another gear. We can get him and don't even get the Bournemouth level.
Yeah.
And whose fault
is that? That is a risk. That is a risk.
Yeah, that's a risk.
That's the manager's fault.
That's everything the risk.
That's the manager's fault. The manager comes out and said, we got Kirkers because of what he did at Bournemouth, but he doesn't tell his left winger, brother, pass the ball to the guy when he overlaps you. Don't cut it. You see what I'm saying? The manager has to hold.
All right, let me ask you a question, Quasi. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
How would you rate Semenyo, or to the panel, or to the chat, whoever is back in Team Semenyo? Which I like Semenyo. I'm not knocking him. I just don't know enough about him to be like he is the one to get us to the pinnacle. Mm-hmm. What is his passing? How would you rate his passing and creativity? I know driving and being dangerous and a threat and being direct is dope. But we have two bad boy strikers. How does he facilitate strikers? Is he finding them in the half space? Is he whipping balls in both foot? Because if he ain't finding them with them passes that not necessarily Trent level, but I don't know Semenyo for his passing.
Okay, for long range passing, not at Trent level, I won't give him that. What I will give him.
So how is he gonna find an Isak or a Hugo? Is it cut into the byline and pull back? Because pullback can get nullified real quick with a double.
He's a willing passer. He's a willing passer.
Yeah.
He's a more than willing passer. He doesn't.
Yeah, but what is the quality of them passes? Is it breaking lines?
They're good passes so far.
They're good passes. Exactly what you just said, Zuberi.
Bournemouth has been able to. You could attribute Bournemouth a quality of play, whatever you want to call it, a standard, whatever you want to call it, because of him. because of him and how they play and how the manager has been able to set up the team.
You know what we need to look at when we're signing players? If it's a winger, only if it's a winger.
Yeah.
What is his relationship to strikers or his striker? Is he the main creator for that striker? Because like I said, we have two bad boy strikers. So if we're looking at a winger profile, I think that's something we need to facilitate and look at. Like, how is he gonna find my two bad boys? What is his and I think I'm not sure. I think that's why the manager made the Danny Murphy comment. Because when you're talking about wide players with the ability to find a striker, that has to come into account. Because we got two bad boys that need someone to find them.
Yes, and that's why I was agreeing with the part where you said breaking the lines. He can break the lines to be able to find those strikers in the right position. He goes wide.
Doku isn't known for the whippage, but Doku can find a man.
But you know what?
Doku breaks the lines, but he can't pass.
Yeah, you know what?
That's this problem.
With Semenyo, like everything that's missing from Gakpo, he's got. Basically.
He got exactly.
That's why. If you know, Zubiri, when you look at Gakpo, he's missing certain qualities, right? Everything.
You know what? You know what's crazy? Yeah, I just deeped it. If City gets a Semenyo, he'll just be replicating what Doku do on the other side.
On the other side, exactly.
Because that's how City play. They don't need the wingers to really whip stuff in. They need the wingers to create havoc and lay it off.
Exactly.
But if we get a Semenyo, now we're lopsided again.
Well, we have to wait till the summer to see who's coming in next. Because I'm pretty sure Chiesa is not going to be here after the summer.
Oh, hell no. Probably January is gone. I mean,
and right now you guys were talking about the midfield, and I'm looking at it like they could offload Endo in January. Endo got a World Cup to play. He can't sit on the bench. He's the captain of Japan. So there is a possibility where we can, I think there's a kid from France where Liverpool's looking at. I forgot his name. And the midfielder.
You talk about it's not Jeremy Jacquet.
I don't know. I forgot his name.
Like he's not a midfielder.
What team does he play for? What team does he play for?
Which one are you talking about? I know they're looking at it. There's a center back that they're talking about, but there's a midfielder that
I think that's Jacquet. I think that's Jacquet from Rennes.
Okay.
All right. I might be chatting shit here. And I will own it. I will own it. Yeah. But I went on EAFC 26 and I see Mason Greenwood at right wing, a right midfield.
What are you saying?
He's not coming back. He's not coming back. He's not coming back to England, bro. It's too toxic. It's too toxic. I think it's too toxic, my guy.
He's balling. He's balling out of control at the France, man.
Personally, if it's just a football thing, I'll entertain it. But it's not just football. It's not just football. It's not just football.
Oh, why are you answering this? I know it, bro.
No, but see, this is the thing with Greenwood.
He has a question. It'll be
the Greenwood thing is the Greenwood thing is a lot of people went way too overboard. Yes, what he did was despicable. But
I'm not even talking about what he did. See, you men are out of pocket. I'm talking football and the football game, where I saw him in the game. And we're talking about that side of the field, and we're talking about both-footed, dangerous, creative.
Well, we'll see in an ideal world, January.
I wouldn't argue with that. In an ideal world, I wouldn't argue with that. You know what I mean? Of course, like
Liverpool don't want that kind of toxicity.
No. I'm talking about like if he wasn't a Man United player, we've seen him like all of a sudden, Marseille or something like that.
Bro, we're talking football, bro, and I'm not gonna overlook a man that's cooking.
Mm-hmm. He is cooking. He is.
Bro, I'm not going in the kitchen knowing I only have beef and I'm in there scratching my head talking about I want fish. Like, yo, bro, the man's cooking, bro, and I'm hungry and I shouldn't eat.
What, you still sign him to Liverpool, or you just asking in the ideal world?
The team can use someone that's cooking.
He's really asking,
and that can go long term. He's cooking and he can go long term. I'm not saying he's at the top of the conversation, but I'm like,
you're earning this one, bro.
It's an option.
It's not an option. It's
not
an option.
There's no way.
It's not an option.
All right, safe.
You tried your best.
It's not an option.
No, it's not about trauma. Like I said, bro, we're having a football conversation. That is a conversation.
Talent-wise, I don't disagree with that, Zubiri. Talent-wise, he's up there.
Zubiri, allow me for a second. I'll tell you why he is not an option. Obviously, we know his situation. No, but he's asking a question, and I like answering the question.
I know
Carl, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something real quick, Carl, before you get into it.
I was joking, bro.
And we'll take it off that player. We'll take it off that player, right?
All right.
Any player with that level of scrutiny comes in, hits the ground running, and starts performing. Don't be surprised how fast all that stuff goes out the window.
Okay.
You see what I'm trying to say? It doesn't matter. Like I'm not trying to say there aren't certain things where it's like, yo, we don't want to be a part of that. But it's a performance game.
Short and sweet. What's the price point? What's the price point for that player? If it's expensive, that's toxicity right there. If it's cheap, okay, we can talk. You know, if you get him for 15 to 20 mil, no one gives a F. But if
you're saying okay, 40, so 50, but still, Carl, you know what? You know what's interesting here, and that's why I like bringing these type of conversations up. We're having football conversation, and the factors you men are bringing in has nothing to do with the football. And that's what I'm saying, because if he comes in and performs,
sometimes it's not always about football. Sometimes it's not always about football.
It's always about football. That's why we bought Mario Balotelli. We know what we were signing.
Not in this situation.
No, bro, but we bought Balotelli. We bought Balotelli knowing the product was tainted. And we're like, as long as he can perform, we don't care.
But Balotelli was having again, I don't know him. I don't want to categorize his situation if he's listening, but he was having personal issues, like maybe some mental health issues kind of situation. But this is a man who inflicted violence on another human being. But
Suarez inflicted violence on another human being, physically and mentally.
That's why he has no respect in football. A lot of
no, Carl, don't disrespect Suarez. Suarez is up there with TT.
I'm talking about himself. I'm talking about his
I don't know what we're doing with this.
I'm talking about his character. I'm not talking about his character. I'm talking about his character. But I think we need to move on from that.
Now, come on,
we're going to put you in a comfortable position, Cal.
Nah, yo, listen, man, listen. I don't know, listen. Maybe I'm out of pocket here, but let me try to show you, man, something. No, Fuzzy, hold tight. Fuzzy, respectfully, hold tight, bro. Let me tell you why I'm telling you hold tight, bro. I don't work for a broadcasting network, right? And it's the same Chris Brown thing. Yo, bro, people make mistakes. And I'm not saying it was a mistake. I'm not defending the action. You men are bringing the action into it. But we're talking about football. It's not like the man is banned from football and we're trying to bring him back into football. The man is still in football and the man is performing. I'm not saying because we signed him, we're condoning what he did. Bro, it's a business.
He's banned from football in England. How about this? He's banned from football in England.
I don't think he's banned from football in England, because if Marseille has to come to England in the Champions League, I don't think they're going to block his flight.
But he's playing for Marseille. He's playing for Marseille.
No, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. You men are making it weird and uncomfortable. We're talking about football, bro. So you men are going to tell me, no. You men are going to tell me Chris Brown isn't one of the dopest R&B singers out there. No, but that's what I'm trying to say. You men are trying to have two different conversations. Bro, signing the player doesn't mean you support what he did.
But
that's why I bring the Mario Balotelli thing in there.
No, but that one, okay. I agree with what Zubari.
Yeah, I understand.
Zubari said, in terms of football, but what people say is the PR that will come with it.
Bro, once again, once you men go the PR route, it's null and void with a Suarez. Suarez was biting, man, and racially abusing, man, and we stood by him.
Yeah, but do you think Liverpool want that kind of smoke again?
We don't want.
Bro, man cried when Suarez left.
Who?
Bro, Quasi, don't pretend like you didn't want Suarez to stay.
I kicked him out after what he did to Ghana. You know how hard it is to support a guy who did that to Ghana.
I want him to stay. Luis Suarez, I want him to stay.
That guy, he's a despicable human being. A great
all right, you know what? All right, let's move on from that. Let's move on from that because it's bigger than you, man. And I'm a big man to say, you know what? Some conversation isn't for you, man. And it's fine.
It's one of those ones like it's difficult in a way, man. It's every angle.
Yeah, like we move on. That guy's
we move on, man.
But yeah, man. So Semenyo for me, I think he's a great option. I know a lot of people want us to go for Vinicius. I don't want a Vinicius at Liverpool because he's exactly he doesn't pass. He doesn't do anything for a striker because he wants to score. That's not what we need when we have those two strikers out there. And honestly, Mbappe have scored more goals without Vinicius than when Vinicius is on the squad. Look how they played against City. There was no cohesion between those two players. They are both of the same players. One is just forcing himself to play a striker. We need somebody who could break the lines and who could actually pass the ball. Simple. Semenyo is not a traditional winger. He is a multifaceted type of winger. He's actually closer to Olise than anybody else. Now, Bakola, yeah, pacey. He could also break down the lines. But he's on the bench, man, because wasn't it Cavadonna won't allow him to play.
Bakola, you need a lot of work, don't you guys? Like,
yeah,
like, he's still developing as a player.
He's still developing.
Lightweight, you know what I mean? The Premier League, look at Florian Wirtz. It's not as easy as people think it is.
Yeah, people think just showing up. And
he has the physicality to play.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
We're not taking Mente, man. We're not taking
exactly. Now people I must stop. Because if Mente happens to come to Liverpool, I have to support him. Due is a very good player, but will he want to leave PSG? We don't know that. But right now, my two options is Olise and Semenyo. That's my two options. If we could get those two.
Again, but that's all means that if we continue to play that 4-3-3 style, if we're gonna go revert back to that, if we're not, and then we're moving on.
You think this manager is not going to revert back to that? This maniac.
Go back 4-2-3-1. I told you 4-4-2 diamond.
I'm not talking about the manager. I'm mostly talking about the squad. I'm talking about Richard Hughes. I'm talking about Michael Edwards because I think that's their decision.
They will, bro. Because from under nines all the way to the city team, this is what they programmed this club for. I think they will go back to that. I honestly do.
And you know, the players
they want every level to be the same as the first team. You know what I mean, guys?
Exactly.
So when they get promoted from the youth, then it'd be easier for them to come into the team, the first team. So that's what they want. They want a system in place that's easier for everybody else.
So if they bring a manager in, the players can bet it pretty simple.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the reasons why they didn't go for a 3-in-the-back type of manager. They wanted Alonso because Alonso can adapt.
Yeah. That's the difference.
Amorim, you've seen what he's doing at Man U.
Yeah. Guys, I gotta go, man. Great convo.
Yeah, man. People, thank you so much, man. We appreciate all of you guys, man. Thank you. Double Lion, we appreciate your support as always, man. Thank you for the super chat. People, hit the like button, go to Fuzzy's channel and support him, subscribe. Liverpool's playing tomorrow, people. Let's support Liverpool tomorrow. All right.
Fuzzy.
Big up to Ants, man, in the chat. What are you saying, Carl, before we get out of here?
Oh man, well, I don't know if I'll see y'all men's again over the weekend. I'm a bit all over the place, all over the place with Christmas
and witness protection, huh?
Man, it's hard, man. It's hard when you're on probation, man. You know,
damn.
They don't let you go. They don't let you go.
Wow.
Again, if y'all men's celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa. You know, and I wish you guys a great moment in this holidays, and cherish some of your brethren, you know, because I lost one of my dog, my cousin passed away. So
sorry to hear that, brother. Trust me.
I was very very down, especially we losing, and then I lost my
brother. Tell me about it. Last week I buried my dad was buried, so.
Apologies. I didn't know. My condolences, man.
He passed. In Ghana it takes forever to do the funeral, but finally, he passed away 2 months ago. So I feel you, brother. Stay strong, man. Stay strong. Take care of each other, people.
So y'all, man, take care of y'all, man. Zuby,
yeah, man. Big up to the Kendall for coming
slow down, my guys. Slow down.
Thank you, Carl. Big up, Fuzzy. Big up the chat. Double Lion again, man. Thank you so much for supporting. Honesty, people in the chat, the road T.
Double, especially that guy.
Double, man. You take Christian is in the building. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate all of you guys. Peace.
Peace.